and then we discuss the division of iris. Iris divides the eye cavity into the two chambers. The two chambers which contains the iris are known as the anterior chamber and as the posterior chambers. And the cavity or fluid which is present in the anterior chamber is known as the aqueous humor. The first chamber is the anterior chamber and second one is the posterior chamber. The anterior chamber contains a clear fluid which is known as the aqueous humor, and where it is present between the cornea and iris. And the second one is the posterior chamber. Posterior chamber contains the jelly-like fluid which is known as the vitreous humor. It is also the important short question and the differentiate between the aqueous humor and the vitreous humor. So vitreous humor contain the jelly-like fluid, and it functions to maintain the shape of the eye and also suspend the dilated lens. Means it also functions for the adjustment of the lenses. So vitreous humor is the main function of the vitreous humor is to maintain the eye shape and also the adjustment of the different types of also the adjustment of the convex lens which is present in eye. So the location of vitreous humor is between the iris and the retina. And then we see how the image can be formed, the process of image formation. First of all, light can be entered into the eye, and in eye this eye can be refracted when it is passes through the cornea aqueous chambers. And the aqueous chambers is the anterior and the posterior chambers. The iris cavity is divided into two chambers. These are the aqueous humor and the vitreous humor. These are the refracted areas from where the light can be refracted, so or maybe the lens. So when the light is entered into the eye and it can be refracted, then the lens focus light on the retina. So light entered into eye and then the light focused onto the retina, and the function of the focusing of the light on retina can be done by the convex lens. So then image can be fall on the retina. Retina is the sensory layer, and it is also present the different types of rods and cones. When the image fall on the retina, the rods and cones these are the effective for the color distinguish. So these can be active and generate the different types of nerve impulses. When these rods and cones can be active, the nerve impulse form, and these nerve impulse give message towards the brain, and brain can be work out according to the message and form a vision or can be the sensation of the vision. So this is the process from how image can be formed during the vision formation. So then the next topic is it can be disorders of the eye, night blindness and the color blindness. Rhodopsin and the iodopsin, these are the pigments which are present in the eye. We see that in the sensory layer rods and cones are present, and the rods contains the pigment which is known as the rhodopsin, and cones contains the pigments which is known as the iodopsin. When we see the rhodopsin, when the light falls on the pigments, these can be generate the nerve impulses. When we study the image formation process, then we see that when the rods and cones can be active, they can generate the nerve impulses. So here see that when the rods light falls on the pigment, then it generates a different types of nerve impulses, and it can be helped to form the image. But in the absence of the, on the other hand, when the light can be dim or can be absent, means in the absence of the light, the breakdown products which are present in the eye cavity can be formed the rhodopsin. Means the breakdown or waste products also responsible for the formation of the rhodopsin in the eye, and rhodopsin is the main pigment which and rods contains these pigments. So source of the rhodopsin is the vitamin. The source of the rhodopsin is the vitamin A. So vitamin A is the important vitamin which is also responsible for the formation of the rhodopsin, and the deficiency of the vitamin A can causes the poor vision. So this is can leads to a disease, and this disease is known as the night blindness. Then the iodopsin. Iodopsin is the pigment which contains by the cones. So in human eye, three types of the cones are present, and three types of cones and the three types of cones are produce or also responsible for the formation of the three specific types of iodopsin pigments. So the function of the iodopsin is to detect the primary colors, the blue, green and the red. These three are the primary colors which can be detected by the iodopsin. If any type of the iodopsin cannot work properly, then the problem leads to the color blindness. These persons cannot be see the different colors clearly. So the color blindness is a disease which can be inherited by the genetically. When the parents or grandparents can be causes the color blindness or can be happen color blindness, then it may be transferred genetically to their next generations, or it may not be. So it's all about our today topic.